Right, so I pretty much got my overview how I want it and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on the industrial career agent stuff. Get mission 1 done here. Go and undock. I decided I'm just gonna run this or record this in ultra wide, so you guys can kind of get the experience of kind of how I'd see it. Let's go warp to location here. You got my D-scan, all that stuff set up. We'll probably make all this stuff a little more compact. We'll bring D-scan over here, so it's kind of out of the way. I am going to utilize the multiple overview because I have been kind of enjoying it. I think for this mission we have to do Veldspar. Okay, so we need 1,000 Veldspar in our inventory. I'm going to switch to mining tab. There's literally one Veldspar here, and we're hoping that like all of the career point or the career point objectives we can kind of utilize or get credit for while doing these. Let's set orbit. 11k out. What do we got? 10k on this. Go and get that going. I'm gonna turn prop mod off. Got all that mining. Yeah, I would definitely recommend if you enjoy playing EU to definitely invest in a ultra wide monitor. Just a lot more real estate to kind of move everything around. I do get a little bit better performance, just how my PC is. I get a little bit better performance when it's regularly, just regular HD, like 1920 by 1080. But I think I'm running this at 20, I want to say 2560 by 1080. So I hope you guys enjoy a really grindy series. It's going to be, my entire purpose behind this is to document absolutely everything, not leave anything out, not obscure anything, and just give you the very raw experience that is being solo alpha. Even when we go into null, you'll be able to see where I'm going, what I'm doing, all that stuff. And you'll probably see me die a lot, because we're not going to be shy. We're going to probably do some PvP. We might go gank some miners. Really, I'm not limiting myself on anything for this series. We're essentially going to like do as much as we possibly can as this alpha. So while we're doing this, let's go ahead and talk about the skills. I've got some stuff queued up. I'm leaning really into exploration. So I've actually already put together a fit that she will be going into. Let's get this going. Heron fit. This is one we're going into. Cargo scanner. We have a 5MN Afterburner 2. Got some data and relic analyzers. We're gonna run an overdrive injector. Salvager, some drone stuff. And so she's currently training into this. It'll take currently 28 days. She doesn't have all the books for it yet, but we'll get those as we get some more ISK. But this is essentially what we're going to be aiming for. And when we get into this, we're going to be dipping our toes into null. Okay, we're almost done here. I'm actually going to do something I wouldn't normally do is, let's see. I want to see if we're getting credit for this. This needs to be a lot bigger. I think this is just, I liked it the way it was before. It's too weird now. Resource harvesting. Okay, so see, we are getting credit for this Veldspar we're getting right now. So instead of actually just ending the mission right here, I'm going to go ahead and mine as much as possible. Because whenever you start to do this and complete this, if you don't, like there's a mission here where we're going to mine some Kernite. And we're going to want to get all the Kernite off that field before we want to like just mine all of it. Because otherwise you're going to have to go to the low sec to get the Kernite. So we're going to essentially try to get as much of this stuff done while we're going through these career agents. Obviously she's about full, so we're not going to be able to get all 49k, but she is, alright, she's full. Go and head back. So if you see me like over mining or overshooting or like overkilling stuff, or doing some weird stuff during the career missions, it's going to be essentially because we're going to be trying to complete those career program objectives. I'll probably end up fitting like some E-War on some of the ships when we start getting into the ratting portion, and we'll be just basically E-Warring whatever we can so we get credit for all of that Soldier of Fortune stuff. And also we're going to have to do some manufacturing as well, so if he doesn't take this entire 1250 from me for this mission, we'll just have it extra to use. We get docked up here. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. We should be getting a venture here pretty soon, which will be nice. We'll probably end up doing a little bit of mining as well, because I'm going to try to, like, you know, tag. I mean, nothing's really off the table in terms of what we're going to be doing in this series. I'll be looking at doing manufacturing, research as much as possible. Alright, let's go and get the next mission here. 2. Okay, so this is where we get the venture. That's what we want to get done. Bonus reward. And so we just need to basically refine. Well, actually, this is kind of weird. It says we need titanium in our cargo hold, but really it's gonna have us. We're gonna have to go and get basically the Beltspar, and then we're gonna have to reprocess. Has me clicking all these things. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to go get more. Actually, do we have any? We might have had. Never mind. Cancel undock. Cancel undock. He didn't take all of it from me. Go reprocess. Reprocess. Start combo. I'm still getting used to the Photon UI as well. Alright, so we got our venture. See what mission 2 or 3 is going to be. We need 1 civilian afterburner. That's going to be us making it. Our first manufacturing mission. We're going to have to go out and mine some stuff for this. Once it loads all up. Actually, no, we've got it already. That's why we wanted to overmine that for sure. Keep that in mind. That's going to be 4 minutes to finish that one. And we'll be just chilling and waiting. So we got here. We got some stuff completed. They really need to work on this. It's kind of buggy sometimes. I liked it when they had the background kind of darkened a little bit. But I think if you have the Photon UI on, it like brightens the background here. So it makes it just look really cheap and weird. But if you go into any of these other categories, it like kind of darkens like how it's supposed to be, which is preferably how it needs to be done. I'm sure they'll keep tweaking and playing with it. Got 3 minutes. Can't do a whole lot, but we're going to go ahead and assemble this venture. I always change my name to my ship. It's just kind of a habit. You never want to just leave it as your character name. Did I have any rigs on this Ibis? I don't think so. Actually, I need to take everything off of it. We're going to be doing quite a bit of mining here, so I'm going to take this miner 1 off. And this mining upgrade. And this here. Just going to take everything off. Because the venture is going to be a lot quicker at what we're going to be needing to do for these 10 missions. Also just kind of wasting time till we get that done. Go here. Miner 1. Put that civilian miner on. And put this prop mod on. Should be good to go. And I'm also going to try to just spend as little ISK as possible on the market. So we're going to end up getting quite a bit of items while we're going through all this. Another weird habit I have is actually repackaging everything ad nauseum. Pull this out of the way. Got our nice little venture popping. When we start getting into more mining too, we'll actually get more skills into the mining frigate, because we're just going to be doing quite a bit of everything. It'd actually be kind of cool. We can actually get into just creating or manufacturing our own exploration module and ship for when we're going out and doing scanning. I think we're going to just really dip in to take the Heron out to nullsec initially and just see how much we can pull as far as ISK and our day trips and things like that. Probably going to, this is a lot of waiting too, like that's one reason I want to do the industrialist first, because it does actually have these manufacturing missions, and normally we could just go out and dock. I mean, it's only 4 minutes, so I'm not going to undock and go out to a asteroid belt and mine, because I'd want to be out there for a considerable amount of time. And we might actually break some between missions too. I might actually go out here to this asteroid belt in this system and see if we can get some CP credit for some of the stuff out here. Actually, let's look at our reward window. It's gonna get pretty stacked here. We gotta be careful, because I do not. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. I'm gonna take these. Just because it's ISK to the wallet. We're gonna keep all this stuff in here for now. That 1 million skill points we're gonna have to like dodge and everything. We're going to want to keep that inject social. Alright, I got 41 seconds. Because the thing is like once you claim this, it's going to go to unallocated skill points, right? And even unallocated skill points are going to count towards your total skill points. So it's essentially going to cheat us out of a million passive, I guess, free training. So if we redeem it now, we would technically only train 4.5 and instead of 5.5. And if we just wait and hold it until actually we've already trained 5.5 million, then when we redeem it, we'll actually be at 6.5, right? So we don't want it anywhere near our character until we kind of hit that passive train wall. And then once we hit that, we'll use alpha injectors, we'll use daily login CP, our SP, and everything to kind of further our like our goals. So, but really we're going to just see exactly how much we can we're going to have the wallet up too. You know, you'll be able to track everything during the series, but we're going to have our we're going to try to see how much we can get in the first month of just play, which I'm hoping is will be substantial. We're going to be basically, you know, doing absolutely everything we can possibly do to make progression. All right, that is done. Go and complete that mission. And I think we'll close this wallet, get everything, expanded cargo hold. We don't, I guess we can go ahead and put that on the venture, even though, nah, we're gonna hold on to it. It's all good. Let's see what this mission's all about. So we just need more Veldspar, and we'll get another mining run later. 300 is collateral. Cool. Alright, now we are gonna go. We already have the mining laser actually equipped, so go and undock here and then go mine this Veldspar, which will just give us even more progress. Go warp 2 location. Everything is so bright around this structure. I like having the PvP tab, definitely, and like I don't normally lock this tab either because I like to be moving around, stuff like that. But being able to just kind of see in the immediate vicinity kind of what's going on here is nice. I can just kind of drag it around and whatnot. We have some drones here. I think they wanted me to put that autocannon on this thing, but we're going to attempt to just sig tank these drones. if they even attack me. Got both lasers running too, so should be pretty good. We need 7,000 titanium in order to complete this mission, and then we'll probably take a little bit of a break. There's so much more graphical effects when you're going through like stuff in the beginning, like this like weird dirty glass kind of a situation going on, which is not always there. I do miss the little like arrow that could close this easily. You have to kind of go here and there's some things I like about the Photon UI, and there's some things I just do not like, and that's one of them. Is like, I wish you just give me that little arrow back that could open it up easily and switch holds and all that. See how we're doing on that. Get it. We're hoping to get the Explorer one done probably first, just when we start scanning stuff. Resource harvesting. Yeah. So that's going to be 49,000 units of Veldspar for the credit. We're probably going to end up hanging out here until we're completely full. Another thing I need to do, as far as I always turn display passive modules off. I also don't display empty slots. I like to display the readout. Turn the zoom buttons off. I want the sensor overlay on. I don't lock anything in place either. This allows me to kind of see what's going on here, and I can kind of rotate my view. What's our range on this? 10 and 10. Turn this prop mod on, see how far away we get from it. We're not being attacked by these little moth drones, but we could technically hang out right here long enough and probably get all the Veldspar for the CP, which is probably what we're going to do. So that's why you guys are just going to hang out and watch this adventure spin around this. And chances are we'll have to, I don't know how much is in this one rock, so we got 2 more rocks that we can mine. Civilian miner's getting 15, miner 1's getting a 101. So, and you know, obviously you could, I think we end up getting like another miner 1 as a mission reward, so I'm not going to buy another one from the market. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. All right. Probably gonna turn compact mode off. I still don't get my little arrow, unfortunately, but it allows me to kind of quickly see what we're at as far as cubic meters. 816. I'm going to try to cross, like I said, I'm going to try to cross over a lot of the career program objectives with the career mission gameplay, because all of this SP that's going to come from doing a lot of this stuff is going to come in handy a lot. If we can get our destroyer skills up, we might actually end up going and see if we can gank something. Pure alpha ganks. Alright, I think we can turn this prop mod off. Just a ton of spinning. We're gonna get a lot of, well, I think what we're end up doing, I think we're gonna end up stopping here and going and reprocessing all this to finish this mission, because we're gonna have a lot of chances to actually mine Veldspar, and with one civilian miner this is going to take a long time, which I'm already getting bored of it. Let's see. What are we getting here? 400. Yeah, we should have enough. Should have enough. Turn on warp. Go and dock out. Close those. We get the last little bit. I think that rock just exploded when I did that. Interesting. Dock up here, reprocess all this, and hopefully complete the mission. In this episode, we're going to try to do all 10 missions for the Industrialist career path, and I'm going to try to like compartmentalize it like that. So hopefully by the time we get to episode 5, we'll be done with the career missions and everything. What does it want me to click over here? Okay. I don't know why it wanted me to do that. Yeah, see, it wanted me to put this on so I could destroy those. So I have to destroy, essentially I have to destroy those drones. But I'm gonna go ahead and reprocess this. Throw this in cargo. Nope. And it's kind of weird because it just said, you know, that wasn't even part of the objectives, I don't think. So we gotta go back out there and actually destroy those drones. Really all it said is you needed 7,000 titanium, but I have noticed, I've done these career agents quite a bit, and I noticed there's a lot of verbiage errors or things that could be made clearer. I'm gonna go all the way back out here just to shoot 2 drones. Okay, let's see. Go and orbit it. Go and target both of them. He's halfway dead, so we're gonna go and orbit the other one. Turn my prop mod, see if that helps my tracking a little bit more. Because that dude's like really close to me. He's orbiting me and I'm orbiting him. It's kind of hilarious. I think this is the mission that's weird in the sense that it wants you to have 7,000 titanium in your cargo hold, but it actually just wants you to have enough Veldspar that equals 7,000. Either way, we just wasted a lot of time, I guess. But whatever. More Veldspar, the better. I'm not even gonna orbit this thing. Making me dizzy. Approach it and look at this weird mining graphic. It's really bright. Really bright little graphics. I'm just gonna see if it actually does that. I remember one of these missions was actually bugged out. I wonder if it's actually supposed to say 7,000 Veldspar instead of, because you can't actually fit 7,000 titanium in the cargo hold of the Venture. You can only fit 5,000. So it'll take several cycles to test my theory. I don't know if anybody's ever done this, the full career agent path before, but we're going to end up with a lot of, well, I guess not a ton, but quite a bit of assets. Which we can just we'll either sell or, and we'll get even more now with the career program because, you know, they basically give you stuff all the time. Bring this range down to 5 AU just so I can kind of better see what's going on. It's like 75 people in this starter system right now. As long as they don't bother me, we're good. I think it's gonna take what, this cycle and 4 more. Probably, if it's supposed to be 7,000 Veldspar instead of titanium. That dirty glass effect, you see it? It is not a normal thing. It's just like in this starter area, like all the graphics are significantly better than anything else in the game. So like once you get out of the starter area, this dirty glass effect is gone, and yeah, they have it all looking all like nice. And I mean, I'm wondering if they're going to end up wanting that kind of effect, you know, game wide, which is kind of disorienting, to be honest. Come on. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna sit here and wait and see if it, see how long it takes. Oh, nope, that was it. So I mined 4,000 units. Oh no, that was just an update. It's so weird. Or it's actually even worse than that, and I have to go back and reprocess, put 7,000 in the Abyss, and then make active the Abyss just to turn the mission. But I mean, we've already come this far. I'm gonna go ahead and do another 3,000 units of Veldspar, even though I'm pretty sure we've got, yeah, we got 24,000 trit already. I'll read these details. So it definitely wants the titanium, but it's just a weird way of going about it. It should stage it out where it's like, hey, go mine X amount of Beltspar, then go back and reprocess it, and then be done. Alright, we're gonna try something. Might be wasting our time again.
Overdrive active.
But since we already have titanium in the station, we're gonna go and see if it'll give us the credit by docking. I don't remember what the actual there's something weird about this mission I remember, but it's definitely not one of the straightforward ones. I just want to go out there. We could sit out there forever and fill up this adventure with Beltspar, which wouldn't be a bad thing, but I want to make sure we're kind of getting through these missions. Got 18.7. Yeah, see, look, all we needed to have it was right here. That's 4 or 5. Looks like we got some rewards to claim. That's all bugged out. Very nice. Take this Beltspar out. We're gonna leave it in Beltspar form until we absolutely need it for titanium. So, and look, we got another minor 1. Nice. Let's see if we can take this auto cannon off again. It's gonna depend on what the next mission is, but we're gonna go ahead and kind of keep moving along here. What else did we get here? I'm just gonna leave all this stuff in the reward window. As long as it doesn't have like an expiry date, I'm gonna leave it in there as like a little savings plan. Get everything stacked up here. Alright, let's go get this other mission done here. Gonna try to... Alright, we need the case electronic parts. I guess we're gonna go... see if we can go in the other ship. I don't want to take the Venture. I don't really remember how many jumps this is, so... Item hanger. And undock. Hopefully these last... I don't remember how long it takes to do the last 5 missions for the producer agent, but we're going to try to get it done. Switch over to... I don't know why, but I like traveling in first-person view. So far, I'm actually really enjoying this again. Like, just like when I did Alpha Project, I really just enjoy playing Alpha, you know. And I think it's going to be interesting for you guys to kind of like experience it too, especially with like, I'm going to be recording this in the ultra wide, so you can kind of see the benefits of having all the screen real estate. How many jumps is this? 4 jumps. Jeez. I'm actually like playing around with the idea of keeping my PvP overview down here. I thought about actually separating my mining overview to another one over here when I'm mining, but we'll see. Go ahead and obviously I got D-scan here. You have to bring all that stuff up and separate it all out, and it always takes me a few minutes every time I start a new character to get everything where I want it. Hope we can burn through all these career agents pretty quick, and then by that time I'm hoping that my skills will kind of be where I want them to go and start exploring in Null. I'm just gonna hope that my I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be one thing to get used to for sure. Running on my Omega Tune, I have like max scanning and hacking skills and all of that, so getting used to the lower probe strength and all that stuff for Alpha is gonna be a little tedious. Lower coherence when doing hacking and things, but I'm curious what we can kind of pull out. I think we'll be in Null the idea is within the next 2 or 3 days, hopefully be in Null doing data relic sites. Just have to see how it all progresses here. And as you can see here, this is how I travel. So obviously I'm not autopiloting, because when you go to jump, just straight jump from the menu instead of autopiloting, it's going to take you right here close enough. It would take you like 12 to like 10k to like 15k out if you are autopiloting. You have to burn in until you get in range, but this is literally the quickest way. What's interesting too is I'm pretty sure the Heron 5th that I've got that I'm training for, I want to say it's going to be like maybe 9 million. Yeah, so 9 million value here, so losing it's not going to be too much of an issue. I think unlike most people, I like doing product discovery, so product discovery is going to give me roughly 10 million a day. So what we'll do is every day we'll log in, do our product discovery, go out, do some exploration. So if we do lose our ship, we have already made the ISK that day to technically replace it. And after we do a couple of data relic sites, we'll actually be good to go anyway. So last jump. And I'm pretty sure once we drop this off, we've got to go all the way back. Which there's a lot of missions like that. Alright, go ahead and dock here.
Warp-drive active.
Not sure if I want to keep the probe window here. This is what I usually have it, but some of the stuff we're going to be doing is going to have a pretty long list here. If I have to just, if I don't remember, but if we drop this off and I have to just go all the way back, I might just, you know, jump cut to when we're back where we want to be, just to keep things, I mean, I want to kind of demonstrate how I like move around and how I gate things, but I don't really see the point in showing another 4 jump in the other direction. I guess we should just embrace the raw experience that this series is going to offer.
Docking permission requested.
The only thing that sucks about Alpha is I can't change my color theme.
Docking request accepted.
I'm usually running carbon, and I got this weird blue. Alright, we are docked. Wait for session change. Complete that mission. Request another. Yep. So we've got to make... We gotta go back to that location. I'm pretty sure, yeah, let's see. So we gotta go back all the way over there. And then the next mission is actually building these cap boosters. So I'm gonna set Desto there. And then we'll just kind of jump cut back over to when we're over there. No need to just sit there for another 4 jumps. Just unneeded time. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and get my like asset window, kind of how I like it. Really want this thing. I usually don't have it up all the time, but when I do, we'll unlock it. Looks like some NPC mining crews in this area. Let's get out first person. As you can see, I'm using tactical view. Pretty much use that all the time for everything. Just kind of got used to using. Alright, so we're back in station, so we're going to go ahead and accept this next mission here, which is going to give us this blueprint, which we're going to have to make some things. Looks like we need some Mexilon. How many do we need to make for this? We need to make 20. So we need 2 runs worth, which means we're going to have to go find some ore in order to do this with, which is great. Won't be able to start it just yet, because we need to switch over to our venture, do some recon. Looks like we've got a little bit more ore selection. Yeah, we're gonna have to go next door and get some pyro, which we can do. We can go mine that pyro and then be able to finish this mission. Also, we might just hang out there and do that pyro for our career points as well. We've already finished Veldspar, Scordite, so we need to mine 16,000 units of pyro. So we might as well just do that. Go and set destination to one of these belts. Go jump over and do that. Get that accomplished. Well, if it ever undocks. That's one thing about the new changes and stuff like that, all the graphical changes and everything. I feel like undocking is a little bit slower. Logging in too. I used to run a tab that just showed asteroid belts, so they're easier to warp to, but since I don't really do any asteroid belt mining anymore, I'm just gonna select, I mean I just set Desto for it, but they're all on the all tab. Depending on how much I do in high sec as far as mining, I might make another tab for that. Where is my asteroid belt at? I think I looked at asteroid belt 1. I guess it didn't. It just said Desto to the system, I guess. But you can warp to location from the agency if you want, but it really doesn't matter. We just need anything with pyro in it. And we'll fill up the venture. I still don't like how the Photon UI with the inventory used to be a lot easier to work with. Sort by name. Pyro. Just pick a random one. It's not gonna matter. We're gonna split lasers anyway, because I don't remember how big these rocks are. So we're just going to grab 2 pyros that are kind of close to each other. And then mine them both. Orbit that one. Make sure we stay in range through this entire orbit. We might have to get a closer pyro rock. Going to be close. Like 8-6 or 9-6, 9-7. We're coming back around. Alright, so we should be able to stay in range of that one. But we'll go and fill all up here and then get back and make these cap boosters. Alright, we're back from mining that pyro. So we're going to go ahead and reprocess this. Hopefully that's enough to do our thing. And then we get to do the actual mission itself. And I think we had to get 20 of these, right? Go and start that job. How long is that going to take? 9 minutes. Well. What's also nice is we got the mining pyro, and then the refining pyro objective done. So a little more progress on that. Starting to get a lot of stuff stacked up. I'm just gonna let all this stuff just hang out here, because if I don't need it, I'm just gonna let it hang out, and we'll go from there. And so now I'm not gonna be able to complete this mission for like another 9 minutes, but I think that'll be a good place to stop for today. Once this is done, I'll just kind of pack it in for the day, and then tomorrow in the next episode we'll continue on our journey. But thank you for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.